An illegal horseback riding business busted. The owner guilty of felony animal cruelty. And tonight, the gavel comes down on the final chapter in that year-long Contact 13 investigation. Here's Chief Investigator Darcy Spears.
The two faces of Jackie Fitzgerald are starkly different. The humbled woman hiding between her lawyers.
You have nothing that you want to say at all.
And the fierce fighter we met just 1 year ago.
That's the most horrible thing that a horse person can have happen to them, is for people to think that they're cruel. And that is the last thing I would ever be.
But that's what Fitzgerald pleaded guilty to in March, and that's what she was sentenced for in district court Monday morning.
In our line of work, there comes a point in time where people have no choice but to take responsibility for their actions. And you reach a certain point where you can't hide any longer what you've done.
That's not to say Fitzgerald didn't do her best to hide from our camera, inside the courtroom and outside after sentencing.
Jackie, you had said that you were going to plead not guilty and you vowed to fight and be vindicated. Can you tell me why you changed your mind?
We wait for answers while her attorneys try to shield her from our questions.
Do you have anything to say besides very sorry that you said to the judge?
More silence and more shuffling.
These were defenseless animals that you pled guilty to felony cruelty to. You have nothing to say at all?
At the last minute, Fitzgerald takes the opportunity to give me a telling look.
You want to make that face for the camera?
Turns out, she doesn't. As Contact 13 first exposed last summer, the horses of Sagebrush Ranch were malnourished, sick, diseased, and severely neglected. Authorities found that for at least 3 years, the animals were subjected to unjustified physical pain and suffering while being rented out for trail rides, lessons, and children's camps. The county took all 36 Sagebrush Ranch horses after Contact 13 exposed allegations of mistreatment made by former workers, colleagues, and customers.
She works her horses to the bone, and it's all about the bottom dollar.
There were days where the horses would not have food, but their feet were always in horrible condition.
These animals will never get over the abuse they suffered at the hands of Jackie Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald negotiated a plea deal with the state. She received a 4-year prison sentence that will be suspended in lieu of probation.
And one of the things that we were most concerned about with the negotiation is that she have no contact with any animal during the probationary period. She cannot own an animal, she cannot reside with an animal, and she can have no contact with any business that itself deals with animals.
She should really go to jail for this and suffer in jail just like the animals have suffered under her care for all these years.
Those who used to work at Sagebrush Ranch were hoping to see jail time for Jackie Fitzgerald. That won't happen unless she violates her probation, but she will be hit in the wallet, having to pay more than $16,000 in restitution, and that money will go to those who've been caring for the surviving horses. Reporting from the Regional Justice Center, I'm Darcy Spears, Channel 13, Action News.
And if you would like to see all Darcy's stories on Sagebrush Ranch, we have linked them to this report on our website at KTNV.com.